Hello, Sheila here from Patient Boost, and in this video, we will be going over our SEO program and how SEO services might be the right fit to fuel the fire for your dental practice online during the upcoming year. Now, SEO is really about increasing the quantity and quality of the traffic coming to your website through organic search results. And this is what drives your business and your website in the search engine rankings without needing to pay for Google Ads. So, our SEO program follows a logical path through three parts in order to build and maintain a really solid SEO presence online. So, the first part in our SEO program is the SEO assessment. And the purpose of the SEO assessment is really to identify where your practice is today and then create a roadmap for growth to get you to the goal of where you would like to be. Now, once that assessment is complete, we will roll into what is called the SEO Jumpstart. And the Jumpstart is really a one-time project to properly build your website's SEO foundation. Now, much like a house needs a solid foundation before you ever put up the walls, your website also needs a solid SEO foundation in order to build your presence in the organic search rankings, such as Google or Bing or Yahoo or any of those search engine results. That foundation is what is going to help you start showing up higher in those search rankings and build that foundation. Once that SEO Jumpstart program is complete, we roll into the monthly SEO program. Now, much like going to the gym, once you get in shape, you still need to eat healthy and exercise in order to maintain that healthy physique. And your website is no different. In order to stay on top of algorithm changes and maintain those positions and grow your presence in the search engines, you need to continue to evolve and grow your traffic through monthly SEO upkeep. So, our SEO assessment is really an on ramp into our program. It's for those that aren't sure where they are now or how to get started. And the goal is really to identify where your business is today and then create that roadmap for growth. When we roll into that SEO assessment, we're really giving you an introduction into what SEO is and how those search engines work. We are evaluating a number of points over the four main pillars. And then we're creating that plan of high impact opportunities that you can instill into your website in order to start building that solid foundation. Now, the SEO assessment is not an audit. It's really just a review from 10,000 feet up. We're going to look at your website. We're going to look at how you're performing online. We're going to look at your competitors, the keywords you're ranking for, areas for improvement within your website. And then we're going to document all those into a report with actionable items that you can address in order to help you start gaining traction in the search results. Now, assessments typically take around 2 weeks. And once we're done, we'll go over that report with you and have you jump into our SEO Jumpstart program. Now, the Jumpstart program is where we take that list of items that we have discovered while performing your assessment. We do some research and planning around keywords that you want to rank for, your competitors, what they are ranking for. We set up your Google Analytics properly. We set up your Google Search Console. We get all of your reporting in place. And we really just take that overview from the assessment and make sure all of those items are actioned. We'll fix your page titles and your meta descriptions, any broken links we found, all of that on-page stuff that really helps you in the search engines. And then at the end of the Jumpstart, we review all of the results and plan for your ongoing monthly SEO. The SEO Jumpstart is really an accelerator for your business. It's a one-time project to properly build out that website foundation, and it's completed over the course of 60 days. At the end of that 60 days, within a few weeks, you'll start noticing a difference in your search engine rankings. So with the Jumpstart, we're following a very holistic approach. We're focusing on the technical, the content, the on-site, and the off-site, those four major pillars of SEO. And we're also following Google best practices when we are completing this work. We're doing that research, we're doing the strategic planning, we're setting your website up for that steady growth, and we'll review our findings with you to get your feedback before we dive in. We're executing those action items. We're taking care of those focus keywords, writing up the page titles and meta descriptions of how you're showing up in the search engines. We're fixing those broken links. We're dialing in those headers. We're taking care of all of those aspects that Google likes to see. Now, you have to remember that Google is the #1 search engine because it focuses on giving people the best results for their search queries. So this Jumpstart program is really ensuring that you are putting your website in front of your ideal patient. And that is the whole point of the Jumpstart. Let's get you in front of your ideal patient for the terms that they are searching for when looking for your services. The results of that, within a few weeks of completing the Jumpstart, you're going to expect to see your website ranking higher, and we'll review that progress with you as it happens. Now, after the Jumpstart program is complete, we would recommend rolling into the SEO Monthly Program. As mentioned, SEO is not a set it and forget it service. It's not something that you do once and that's it. The search engines are always evolving. Your business is always evolving. You need to stay on top of those algorithm changes. And our monthly services really focus on maintaining and growing your practice in the organic search rankings. Our monthly program includes constant communication with you about what we did this week, what we're doing next week, what we need from you. We're coming back to you with reports of how your business is looking in the search engines and any changes that we think should be made. And we're following an actionable list of items that should be taken care of monthly in order to help build on that foundation and keep growing your practice in that organic search. So does every customer start with the SEO assessment? We recommend that yes, you do. Even if you have had SEO done in the past, you're still going to want to get that assessment. Like I said, the search engine algorithms are always changing. Google best practices are always changing. We really want to go over those things, make sure everything's still in line, make sure the keywords still make sense for what you are trying to rank for, and just make sure everything on your site is still up to date with Google best practices. Our program is really a proven model. It is a logical path of how SEO should be properly done, starting with that assessment, which is the on-ramp. It's making sure that you are in a good place. And if you are not, what items should be addressed. The Jumpstart program is the accelerator. That's where we're laying that foundation for good SEO practices online. And then the monthly becomes the maintenance and evolution, where we're building on that foundation and continually evolving your practice's presence in the search results and online. So does every customer continue with the SEO Monthly Program after the Jumpstart is complete? Some don't. Some just want that list of action items and they want to bring it internal and do it themselves. Most do. Most dentists, what they really want is someone to execute the program for them. The search engine algorithms are always changing. Best practices are always changing. The search engines are always evolving. Do you really want to spend your time researching monthly to find out if you're still following best practices? Honestly, most dentists don't. However, with that said, if you are the type of dentist that likes to do this yourself, you can go through the Jumpstart, engage with us to help you create a monthly program of your own, and then consult with us to handle that by yourself. Just remember that search engine optimization is ongoing. The search engine algorithms are always evolving. The layout of the search engine results page is dynamic. Your business evolves, you add new services, your priorities change. SEO really requires ongoing effort like content marketing, technical SEO maintenance, and offsite SEO. There's a lot that goes into making sure you show up in the search engine rankings for the right terms. Is this something that you really want to invest your own time in, or would you rather focus on your practice? If you're like most dentists, you like to have the information, but what you really want is someone to execute this plan for you. If that's you, hit that little contact button, schedule your free triage call. This is a no sales 15-minute call where we're just going to go through where you are now, where you want to be, and see if SEO might be a good fit to help you get there. Thanks for taking the time to watch this, and we'll chat soon. Cheers.